Welcome to this installation video of Crossroads, Change in Rural America. We're here at the Wrights Potts Library in Denmark, South Carolina for an installation. We'll show how the structure is put together, how to attach certain elements, as well as how the exhibition is crated. Crossroads is packed in 16 crates. Each crate is on wheels. Please note that many crates are 81.5 inches tall. You'll need at least 2 to 3 people to help move and unpack crates. Crossroads has 6 thematic sections. Floor templates are provided with the exhibition to help you plan out your arrangement before installing. The templates show the footprint of each section, along with the corresponding panel numbers for the section and the front and rear sides. The first element we must install are the bases. The bases are tray packed in 2 separate crates. Your installation guide and the crate list will help guide you to where each base is packed. The feet are adjustable for uneven floors. Each base is numbered and corresponds to your installation instructions and the floor template for proper placement. Lay 2 adjacent bases next to each other. They fit together like puzzle pieces. Adjust the level as needed. You don't need to use a level, but it may help to make sure that the bases are flush to each other. Once leveled, a piece called a key connects the 2 bases together. End caps have additional rounded base pieces on the ends. Follow the same steps to complete all of the sections if space allows. Now is the time to see if you want to move a section or adjust your layout. We'll start with crates 1A and 1B, which contain elements for the introduction, as well as the condition report book and toolbox. The toolbox contains everything you'll need. You'll only need to provide extension cords and a stepladder. Let's get started with the introduction. The introduction consists of 2 side columns. 2 people will be needed to remove each column and release the bases from inside. We will set one in place first. Be sure to check the numbering for proper placement. Next, we will work on the center panels. The long, narrow crossbar is first connected to the column. A wooden brace is provided to help support the crossbar while it is connected. It is connected to the inside of the column using a knob screw. The next middle panel is then set in place above the crossbar and again secured with knob screws. Use the included spacer blocks to support the panel. The 2 halves slide together with pegs and then attach with thumb screws. They will need to be held in place by several people until the next column is installed. The column can then be secured with the knob screws as before. 2 caps then go onto the top of the columns. A pop-off panel on the back is installed with a cleat. Start above the hanging clip and slide down until it catches. Do the same for the front pop-off panel. Finally, a title panel and a credit panel are also hung using cleats. Be sure to repack all braces and support cords into crates 1A and close it up. We're now ready to move on to section 2. Remember to have copies of the installation instructions on hand, which will lead you step by step through the installation. Bottom panels for section 2 are nested together in the crates. Simply release the supporting bungee cords from the top and bottom. Remove the wooden cap. And unnest the panels carefully, lifting up and flipping over. Every bottom, top, and middle panel is clearly numbered. Before we can set them in place, we must make sure our bases are spaced correctly. Section 2 has a standalone section connected with 2 headers. We use the headers temporarily to measure the distance. Remember to take your time. Now we can start connecting our bottom panels to the bases. Some of the bottom panels are connected together inside the crates with bungee cords for transportation. Simply release the cords before removing from the crate. The previous steps can then be repeated. The installation instructions will help guide you for proper placement of each panel. The panels fit onto pegs on the bases. The panels are then connected together with knob screws. Make sure you have spotters for the panels before you connect them together. Once all of the bottom panels are in place, we install the top panels. Top panels slide into the top of the bottom panels. The curved top panels are packed on trays in the crate. Remember to unlock them to remove. Slide the top panel on. And secure with a knob screw. The standalone portion of section 2 has one end cap, which is packed in the crate like the bottom panels, with bungee cords between 2 braces. We'll need to remove the end cap and one bottom panel. Place the additional panels safely to the side. The bottom panel and top panel are then connected to the end cap with knob screws. All middle panels in the exhibition are slot packed inside the crates. They are all numbered and easy to locate. The middle panels have keyholes, which connect to screws on the structure. Start slightly above the screw and slide down until it catches. Make sure it is secure before letting go. Have at least 2 people to help. All sections have pop-off panels, which are numbered on the middle panel and on the pop-off panel for placement, and are hung by cleats, including a TV and 2 digital photo frames in Section 2. Other elements in Section 2 include a spinner and a bookshelf. The spinner is inserted from the front and screwed onto the panel. A frame is then velcroed on. The bookshelf also uses cleats to mount to the middle panel. Align it to the base and then mount. Finish the section by installing the 2 headers. Now that we've learned how to put the structure together, we'll continue to the rest of the sections. We'll pause to take a look at some of the special elements. Section 3 contains an audio box, which must be installed through the front of the middle panel. It is then secured with bolts. Pop-offs can then be installed on the cleats on the middle panels, including cases and flippers. Flip books mount to a wooden bracket and are secured with a thumb screw. Be sure to wiggle the interactive slightly just to make sure that they are attached. The 4th section, Community, has a tall, heavy centerpiece. You will need 3 people to help lift and remove it from the crate, and a 4th person to stabilize the crate. Move the crate right next to where you want the panel. Then lift and carefully move the centerpiece into place. The bases are then connected to the centerpiece. Now, the rest of the section panels can be installed following the same steps as before. Special elements within Section 4 include a box of magnetic blocks, which slides into the middle of an end cap, and another audio box. Batteries and the volume are located inside the box. The audio box is then installed with a cleat. Section 5 has a large case packed in crate 15. Have at least 2 people lift it from the crate. This case is installed from the front of the middle panel and rests on a platform inside the structure. Align the holes on the case to the holes on the platform and secure with knob screws. The front middle panel is then installed. Section 6 has a touchscreen computer kiosk and a base. We'll take a moment here to show how to set them up. The kiosk base is packed in crate 10, and a latch to connect it to the panels is packed in crate 1B. The computer is packed in crate 15, tray B. Again, have 2 people to help. The cord is first fed through the stand and the top is secured by thumb screws. Remove the cover and press the power button to start the program up. The computer program will load automatically without any need to enter information. Let it run through several screens before finally the program will appear. Reinstall the cover. Finally, using the kiosk latch, the stand is attached to the middle of the structure. Once the base is in place, the middle panel on the other side can be installed. A mailbox from crate 15 is installed to the front of a panel and also secured in the back. Visitors can leave written responses in the box. To remove the cover plate and retrieve the cards, a suction cup is provided in the toolbox. Encourage your visitors to leave their thoughts. Thank you for watching this installation video for Crossroads, Change in Rural America. Please use this video in conjunction with your installation instructions for a complete step-by-step guide to your installation. We wish you success, and welcome to Crossroads. If you have questions, please reach out to us. Our registrar can be reached at the email address on your screen.